Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Chicago. We just got the light here. We're at Lake in Michigan. There's the Wrigley building there. Still overcast. It was overcast this morning. And still kind of humid, but it's cooler. It's still probably in the upper 70s. So we'll roll with it. We'll see how it goes here. Look at the nice flowers here. What are these, begonias? Hey Chris, how you doing there? Eric, how you doing there? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, these are begonias. Look at the begonias. So in the springtime we filmed the tulips. Here we got the begonias. Yeah, we'll probably wait to cross the street here. We'll just head through the loop. We'll probably end at the beam. So we're starting on Lake Street here. Yeah, there's at least we spared you from that. There was some SUV that had like glass packs or something on their muffler to make a bunch of noise, or maybe it's just a loud muffler that they're proud to show off. They liked how it echoed through the buildings there. But I don't know why people feel like they need to make noise. I mean, like, you know, technically the city can fine you for making too much noise, both with your stereo and the noise of your muffler, but it's rarely enforced, just like the low bass of speakers, you know, or motorcycles playing their music too loud 4 a.m. in the morning as they go through your neighborhood, and that happens too. But hey, welcome to Chicago, the noisy city. Here's the yeah, we missed this. Here's the parking garage. And yeah, Anita, how you doing there? Taco, how you doing there? Taco jalapeno salsa. Thanks, Chris and Eric and everybody there. Yeah, beautiful lady there. Here's got the Mammoth Poke Ramen here. It's open here next to the Elephant Castle. It's good to be back down in the loop here. Look at the beautiful buildings here. This is the side of the Virgin Hotels here. And there's the Harold Washington College. Yeah, look at that beautiful stuff there. So here we'll go, you know, here's Elephant Castle, here's Wabash. I think we can make it here. There's a car coming, but there's the Trump Tower. We'll go by here. Yeah, here we go. We got the orange line round the bend here. So let's watch the orange line round the bend. There's the conductor. Wheel gets the grease. There, let's head over to State Street. We'll see what's on the marquee there at the Chicago Theater there. Yeah, Crime Vault, how you doing there? Happy Tuesday. Socrates, how you doing there? Socrates there. Jalen, how you doing there? Russell, Lorraine, Heather B, Wes Green. Yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in there. Eric, yeah. Yeah, you thought it was New York City until you saw that tower. Well, of course, there's a Trump Tower in Chicago. Looks different than the Trump Tower in New York City there, yeah. So, yeah, here's the trains. This is the train just pulled into the State and Lake Station here. We're going by the Chicago Theater. So I'll prove you're in Chicago, or I'm in Chicago. You're watching Chicago, because we'll show you the Chicago Theater here on State Street. Nothing, probably one of the most iconic symbols of Chicago besides the Bean or the Water Tower, more recognized outside of Chicago. But of course, you see that elevated tracks. Of course, New York City does have elevated tracks, but not as many in Manhattan, because they got rid of most of the elevated tracks and converted them to the subway. I just ran to get across here so we can expedite time. There it is. Chicago Theater there, State Street. So they're redoing the Chick-fil-A. The Chick-fil-A is coming back. There's the Torture Museum. You can always check out the Torture Museum. Grim Evil recommends it. Here's the Chicago Theater. So what do you got? Ringo Starr is still coming there in September. Sam Morrow. We got Michael Learns to Rock. August 27th. I have no idea what that is. Anybody know what that is here? But here's the Channel 7 News. I don't know if they're doing the broadcast. At least there's not a truck parked out there today. Usually there's a truck parked out in front of the Chicago Theater and you can't see it. But there's the Channel 7 News, but they must be broadcasting from a different studio. And look at this amazing density of this alley. There's a ghost sign on the side that says the Chicago Theater. You see that? There's a ghost sign right there. But here's the Chicago Theater. You see the Jewelers building behind there. State Street. See, we just crossed under the state. There's the Jewelers building. So hey, let's head down State Street for a while. Here's Joffrey Ballet. Yeah, Anita Krista Taco. 76, not too bad. Yeah, Russell. What else is going on here? Fake Monk. I don't know about the fake Monk. Let's see what else we got here. George Betts. How you doing there? London, how you doing there? George Betts. Tuning in from London. That's great. Here's the Muddy Waters mural here. There's Muddy Waters on the side of the building there on State Street. Here's the old Macy's, or it's Macy's now. It was Marshall Fields. And this is Randolph Street here, block 37. Here's the Nederlander. Look at that, the Nederlander. And I've seen some other Chicago live streamers. They've been showing this Blick building, which is great. Can you believe at one time they covered that up and they actually, I don't know if I think it was moved here after the Century Progress, but they covered it up at one time because they wanted it to look modern, and then they built this building, and then they added it, just the facade. Of course, the building behind it's part of this structure, which they built this around 1999, I think. It was just constructed when I moved here about the same time. Hey Margie, how you doing here? Thanks for tuning in here. So now that we got more people here on YouTube, thanks for tuning in. A lot of us are on TikTok are up in arms about their, of course, changing the terms and conditions of the TikTok. It's pretty chilling what they're planning to do. And see what it is. I'm sure you probably heard about this new M2 app. There's a secret app with Oracle and stuff. Of course, you know, the temporary extensions of TikTok. You know, I stream in the morning and night on TikTok. We do lunch here at YouTube. Don't worry. I have a strange feeling that I might be streaming more on YouTube once we get to September, because it's part of the chilling effects of the terms and conditions of the update. They're going to probably, maybe, there's a lot of speculation. No one knows exactly what's happening with the TikTok deal, but people are speculating that they're going to force everybody to download a new app, and that it'll still be TikTok, they'll still have your data, but then they'll censor more content, because the United States is going to be doing it. The current administration is going to be doing it because they're worried about people filming protest activity, people filming police encounters, ice throwing people, mass people throwing people in the back of vans. They want to censor that. And the funny thing is, they can only do it on TikTok. They won't. Hopefully YouTube will still be more forgiving as Instagram and X and some of the other ones are with the free speech. So creators will just leave TikTok en masse, and TikTok will become a vast wasteland of what it is, of just TikTok shop. They'll promote content. The new terms and conditions, TikTok's gonna promote, the algorithm is gonna push TikTok shop is just what it is. Hey, we got Elvis. Hey, somebody's singing Elvis here. We got an Elvis impersonator. Yes, hey, maybe it's Elvis. He just sang, there's Elvis here. Got two more here. So we're gonna film Elvis here at Daley Plaza here. Welcome to Chicago. Yeah. So hey, welcome to Chicago here with Daley Plaza. Here's Elvis. Yeah. Yeah.
All this aggravation and satisfaction in me. A little more mild, a little less, a little less, a little more. Cause your mama no hope. Satisfy me. Satisfy me, baby. Baby, close your eyes and listen to the music. The summer breeze. There's every night I can show you how to use. Only me to push my hole. This time to take a little more action. All this aggravation and satisfaction. A little more mind, a little less, a little more. Cause your mama no more. Satisfy me. Satisfy me, baby. Come on, baby, I'm tired of talking. Grab your coat and let's start walking. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Don't make me just sit around. Oh, this time. All this aggravation, satisfaction. A little more about a little less. A little more. Cause the mama don't love you. Satisfy me. Satisfy me. Satisfy. Satisfy. Yeah, satisfy. Satisfy. Satisfy.
Yeah, the dancing. Yeah, we got Elvis here at Daley Plaza. Yeah, thank you very much. There's Elvis there. We just missed it. He sang
Got one more song here.
one more
for you
song
folks.
here. Here, we'll see what Elvis is going to play next year. Daley Plaza, Chicago, Illinois. Here, see, there's the Picasso.
They went to whistle, folks.
Dad, caught in a
We're
trap.
caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love too much, baby. Oh, oh, oh. Why can't you see? Oh, oh, oh. What you doing to me now? When you don't believe a word I'm saying. We can't go on together with suspicious minds. And we got little agrees on suspicious minds. Well, there's no friend I know tries by to say hello now. Would I still see suspicion in your eyes? Oh, oh, here we go again. Oh, 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 ask me what I've been. You can see these tears are real like crying. We can't go on together with suspicious minds. And we can't prove our dreams on suspicious minds. Oh, our love survive. Oh, no. Oh, dry the tears in your eyes. Let's don't let a good thing die. No, baby, 'cause honey, I'll never lie to you. Ooh, yeah. Caught in the trap. I can't walk out because I love too much, baby. Ooh, why can't you see? Oh, 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 what you doing to me?
Yeah.
I'll do it tomorrow, baby.
Elvis. Yeah. Elvis. Elvis
Thank you,
here.
thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you, Brother Diva Village. Thank you, darling. For having me here, folks. Bless you, folks. Thank you for the show, folks. We got MJ coming up, folks.
Yeah.
Rico Hampton in the house, baby. At the Daley Center. Woo.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Hey, Daley Plaza here. Yeah. Wasn't that great there? We saw Elvis there.
Okay, so just a few announcements before we get our next entertainer out here. We just want you all to be aware of the fact
So the next one's going to be
that
Michael Jackson impersonator.
It's Sun Safety Awareness Month.
He's got the
And we want
moves.
to make sure that you're protecting your skin with products like aloe vera, coconut oil, green tea. We have a whole lot of information on our Facebook page.
So while we're waiting for Michael Jackson to perform there, we'll show the Thompson Center, and then we'll come back to Daley Plaza here. We're seeing some live entertainment here at Daley Plaza. I didn't expect this. I didn't check the webpage. Yeah, Michael Jackson's birthday's coming up there. I wish Magic Mike was tuning in there. I know he enjoys that. I know Jay City Walking Girl saw MJ the musical there, I think, at the Netherlander Theater, among other things there. And here's the Thompson Center here. Yeah. So there's an Elvis impersonator we just saw there. We just happened to walk up on it when we're going through the loop there. I'm going to head back. We'll see what Michael Jackson performs there, the impersonator, of course, because they're both deceased. But here's the Thompson Center. We're checking out. We're back in the loop in Chicago. Thanks, there. I missed all the comments there because I was trying to film Elvis there. And this is the former State of Illinois building, Thompson Center. Look how the curtain wall is starting to shake shape there. I saw Chicago Best Date Food filming this as well. You see they're putting the curtain wall on the atrium on the front there. You see how they removed it all. Of course, Helman Jan designed this. We talk about it all the time. We're just giving you an update on the progress here. Here's City Hall. There's the First Methodist Church there. And we'll head back to Daley Plaza because they have a Michael Jackson performer. It sounds like they're about to start there. We just saw Elvis. So we'll stick around a little bit. We'll film a few, maybe at least one full song, maybe two. We'll see what they're going to perform there. And then we'll try to head back to the Bean and Millennium Park there to round it out. We were at the Riverwalk on TikTok this morning. I'm sure we'll be at the Riverwalk later this week. We'll wait for a sunnier day to go to the Riverwalk. It's kind of cloudy and overcast, so let's film Michael Jackson here at Daley Plaza. They got a performer here. We just saw Elvis, and now we're going to see Michael Jackson perform here. Of course, grew up in Gary, Indiana, just across the Indiana border here, part of the Chicagoland area.
To establish himself as a credible singer-songwriter.
So we're going to see some good dancing and choreography and singing here.
He created a thriller and the world's biggest selling album of all time.
There he is.
Mastering the art of hype and media attention, he turned bad in 1987 and went dangerous in 1991. A million rumors later, he's still undeniably the dance legend of all time. Michael Jackson.
There he is. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Michael Jackson. Yeah. Hey, he's coming down here. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Yes, very nice. There's Elvis. Hey, Daley Plaza, Chicago, Illinois. We have a Michael Jackson performer here. There we go. Oh yeah, he's playing well to the crowd. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Yeah! Very nice. Hey, welcome to Daley Plaza, Chicago, Illinois here. I didn't expect this. We saw Elvis, now we're seeing Michael Jackson perform there. Yeah! Yeah! There we go. Oh, Jackson 5! Jackson 5 from Gary, Indiana. Yeah! Hey, he's gonna dance with this guy. He probably remembers when the Jackson 5 came out with this. Yeah, he's got the jacket here. Look at this. He's got to put on his jacket here. Yeah! Oh, yeah, look at that. He's got the moves. He's got the moves. Yeah!
All right, give it up for Mr. George Blakemore.
Yeah!
I hope when I get in my 80s, I can dance like that.
Yeah! Wow! Yeah! Oh, yeah! Yeah! Yeah, he's lip syncing, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wow, he still got the moves. Look at it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's still in the show.
Go, George.
Yeah.
Go, George. Go, George.
Look at the security watching. Look at the Daley Plaza's watching there. Yeah.
Now give it up for Mr.
Yeah,
George
yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Chicago's very own.
Oh, he's got the glove on. Hey, Daley Plaza, Chicago, Illinois. Thanks for tuning in here. We're getting some lunchtime entertainment here. Hey, he's taking over the show there. Look at that. Yeah. This guy's over 80 years old. He's over 80 years old. He's dancing. Look at that. Yeah, you got to keep on dancing. Look at all the people. Here's Elvis. Here's Elvis taking posing for
Hey,
pictures
come
there.
dance with Mr. Blakemore. Let's go. Let's get Elvis dancing the mic.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Go, Elvis.
Yeah. Oh, he's great. Yeah, he's doing great. I like his outfit. I like all their outfits. Look at it.
Work it out, work it out. Woo!
You tease me with your love and do me hard to get. 'Cause I do know.
You better do that Beyonce stretch.
Yeah.
Let's dance, let's shout, shake it body down to the ground. Let's dance, let's shout, shake it body down to the ground. Let's dance, let's shout, shake it body down to the ground. Let's dance, let's shout.
Yeah. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. We're in Daley Plaza, Chicago, Illinois here.
I'll
Yeah.
give it up for Rick and Elvis
Yeah.
and Mr. George Blakemore, Chicago Chicago's very own community activist.
Yeah.
And he's 83 years old.
Wow, 83 years old. He's dancing around with Elvis and Michael Jackson. How you doing there? Thank you.
All right, thank you, George, for coming out.
So hey, we saw Elvis, we saw Michael Jackson. We got some more performers here, and so hey.
Yes, indeed. And I always enjoy coming to you. Tell me about you. What's going on?
Bye-bye, George.
George stole the show. So hey, we go. Hey, great job. Hey, Daley Plaza, Chicago, Illinois. They got some live music here at lunchtime. Wasn't that great? Thanks everybody for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Yeah. So I guess where did here he's over here. He's over here. There we go. We spotted him.
Gonna make it right.
Yeah. Dance with Michael Jackson. Impersonators.
See the kids in the street, not enough to eat.
Yeah. Look at the Picasso. Daley Plaza, Chicago, Illinois. Yeah. Yeah. There, yeah. Yeah, Daley Plaza, Chicago, Illinois. What a great, thanks for being a part of this. We got Elvis, we got Michael Jackson. Elvis, yeah. Daley Plaza, Chicago, Illinois here. How you doing here? We're following along with Michael Jackson's going to City Hall here. Look at that. Yeah, he's getting everybody involved here. Look at this. Yeah. Going over to Clark Street here, Chicago, Illinois here. Thanks everybody for tuning in here. Look at that. How you doing? Hey, he's heading up here. Yeah. Look at that. Yeah, how you doing? You did a great job dancing. Thank you, sir. That's great. Yeah, Michael Jackson. There he is. Look at that. Yeah. Very nice. Hey, what a great time here at Daley Plaza. Thanks everybody for tuning in here. We got Elvis, we got Michael Jackson, Impersonators of course, and thanks for dancing here a little bit. He's heading back here. Let's see if he does one more song here, and then we'll head back to the bean here. Actually, I got to get back to the bean here, so well, unless this is Thriller, let's see if this is Thriller here. He's got a new Thriller here. For the security there. Oh, he's going behind that pole there. So here, I think he's getting some props. I'm hoping hope he's going to come back out here. But hey, we'll stick around and see if Michael Jackson does the Thriller dance here. There he comes, there he comes. Oh, look, there he is. Yeah, he's got yeah. He's photobombing him. They don't even know it. Yes. He's changed into a werewolf. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he's dancing. Yeah. Yeah, there he comes. Yeah. Yeah. He's picking out his next victim here. Yeah. There he goes. Yeah. Yes. Look at that, great footage there. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. Vincent Price, Michael Jackson here. We're going, hey, they're doing it. Yeah, yes. 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 Yeah. Oh, sorry. That's awesome. Yeah. That's great. Yeah.
The foulest stenches in the air, the funk of 40,000 years, and grisly ghouls were
That's awesome. Yeah.
to seal your doom. And though you found to say,
What a great time here at Daley Plaza. Thanks for tuning in there. Yeah, let's see if he does one more here. Now on a Tuesday. Yeah. Yeah. So here, welcome to scary Chicago, Illinois here. We got Michael Jackson under the Picasso. Thanks so much everybody for tuning in. What a great treat that was. First we saw Elvis, and then we saw Michael Jackson there. He was both of them were interacting with the crowd there, of course, Impersonators. And thanks for checking it out here. I missed all the comments there, but hopefully people are enjoying it. Thanks to my mods, and thanks everybody for tuning in there. And good. So hey, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it here. We're waiting to cross the street here, so we'll head over quickly to Millennium Park there, and then I got to head back to work here. So here's Channel 2 News. Maybe they'll show the weather here. But of course, this is Daley Plaza, where Jake and Elwood drove the car up there. We got 10 seconds to cross here. We're at Dearborn Street. And there, the people using the bike path here. Yeah. So here we'll cross. There we got the light here. So CBS News here. This is Dearborn Street looking north. There's Dearborn Street looking south all the way to Dearborn Station. But hey, if you missed any part of that live, you can rewind it there, check out the reruns there. And here's CBS. And here's the food hall. Nothing but smiles. Everybody having a good time. I did not expect that. Sometimes I check, there's a web page that shows what events are happening at Daley Plaza. Here, Morningstar's have an event, Morningstar Investments. I guess they're celebrating the everyday all-time high record on the stock market there. So we're in this endless age of prosperity where the government's buying Intel shares. It's so weird. It kind of freaks me out here, but we'll talk about that some other time. Hey, here's the Reliant building here. One of the vintage skyscrapers. We got the Muddy Waters mural here. We got 1251. Yeah, thanks for posting the time and temp there. Taco jalapeno salsa. There's the train. We're in the mid 70s. It's pretty mild today. We got an overcast sky. We had some rain overnight, but thanks everybody for tuning in here. I'm Brian Really Chicago. Usually I stream on TikTok mornings and nights, but we might be doing more streaming on YouTube because TikTok's terms and conditions are changing for the worse. But that's why we had 600 people at one time tuning in here on TikTok to watch Michael Jackson and Elvis there, and so we're starting to get traction here. I know it makes it harder for the mods, but I appreciate it, and we got options here. We don't have to stick with one platform. Here's the see, there's the bus terminal there. This is on Washington Street, and we're going by the I show the dome here because it's so beautiful here. There's the Tiffany Dome in this is now Macy's. It used to be Marshall Fields here. If you head in here in the side, the Washington State Street side, here's all the columns here. Give the lady what she wants here. Marshall Fields historically. Now this is Macy's, and we usually show the Tiffany Dome here. Here's the Tiffany Dome. In the largest Tiffany Dome that I know of. It's even larger than the one in the Cultural Center. They got a plaque here that talks about it. Tiffany Dome, 1907. It's the world's largest example of an unbroken Tiffany reveal iridescent glass mosaic, 6,000 square feet, over 1.6 million tiles here. We got the chandeliers here, a true palace for shopping here, and there's 7 levels. There used to be even more levels. And this is the former Marshall Fields, now Macy's here. You can still shop at State Street in Washington. It takes up a whole block here, right in the loop. So here we'll head out here and we'll head over to the Bean here. We'll wrap this up at Millennium Park there. We'll see what's happening here. Is that nice? Is that gorgeous? Pete, how you doing there? Thanks for tuning in from Michigan. You can classify me ever how you want there. Here comes the, there's the green line there. There's the green line heading up Wabash Avenue at Washington Street here. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome to Chicago. We had people tuning in from all over the world to watch Elvis and Michael Jackson perform there. Of course, Impersonators, but they did a good job interacting with the crowd. It was a fun time. That was free. I know somebody was asking if it costs money. It's free. They have free entertainment. Usually, sometimes they have DJs. Sometimes they have step dancing. We saw cloggers. We saw all different kinds of performances happen there over the years. We saw a celebration of 40 years of house music in Chicago. And here we'll head over to Millennium Park. So here's looking up to the Trump Tower, the Jewelers Building, looking up Wabash. Here's the Pittsfield Building. This is the skyscraper that the guy on TikTok bought. And he wants to convert those upper floors into housing. What an amazing location, because I'm sure they got views to the lake and they got views to the skyline of Chicago, and it's an amazing location. The Pittsfield Cafe's there. Here's the, we'll head by the Cultural Center here. We're getting close to Michigan Avenue. Yeah, a lot of stuff's free. Life's what you make of it there. Been to the Bean once there. Well, hey, you can see it virtually here. France is tuning in. That's great. India. Thanks for tuning in from India. And that's why I want to maintain a presence on YouTube, because I know the 1.3 billion people that live in India plus cannot view TikTok. And that's a major market that YouTube has that TikTok doesn't. Here's the Cultural Center. It used to be the Chicago Public Library. There's a Tiffany Dome up in there. Unfortunately, I don't have time to check it out here. We'll check out the cow. I usually gloss over this cow. We've been seeing, remember we were in the farm in the zoo yesterday? We went to the Lincoln Park Zoo at lunch because I work from home. And here's they had these bulls all throughout the city of Chicago. A lot of them they had painted and decorated, and people sit on top of this and take pictures. This one's notable because if you look in the eyes, see, we were just at Daley Plaza. There's the Picasso statue there from Daley Plaza, an image of it in the eye there reflected. And there's the water tower. There's the water tower of Chicago in the eyes of this bull, this cow. There, you touched it there. And it's right in front of the Cultural Center here, Chicago, Illinois. See, Chicago Cultural Center used to be the Chicago Public Library. So here, we'll head through here. We'll cross the street. We got the light here. So look at this beautiful view. You get to the Wrigley Building looking up Michigan Avenue, Chicago, Illinois. Thanks for staying on, everybody here. Sounds like they got music over here. See how you can enter the Grant Park parking garage just looking south on Michigan Avenue towards the South Loop. This is looking towards Chicago River. Well, the Chicago River wraps around the whole loop. It's also behind us here. This is Millennium Park, Michigan Avenue. We got 1257 here. We'll just quickly film the Bean, and then I got to head back to work here. But hey, that was a nice treat. I did not expect that. Totally took me by surprise when we saw Elvis there at Daley Plaza, and followed by Michael Jackson. And they actually did some of the Jackson 5 songs there. So they're playing music here. I saw J City Walking Girl was walking on Wabash about 11 o'clock there. So maybe J City Walking Girl is still around here in this area. Sounds like they got some music there at the outdoor bar here. Eric, how you doing there? So we went by Mr. Beef this morning. Where were you at on TikTok? Well, we walked right by Mr. Beef there on Orleans Street, Orleans and Huron, or north of Erie, south of Huron on Orleans. I'm sure you're familiar with the Bear, the show there on FX and Hulu. There's the Bean. There's the great Bean of Chicago. So we saw Daley Plaza and we saw Millennium Park here as people bring their luggage. Yeah. He would have been 67, isn't that amazing? I am still old enough. I was a little baby when Elvis was still alive. And there's always pictures going on there. It's a nice photo with the bean there. So there it is, Great Bean of Chicago. Let's check it out here. Kelly, how you doing there? Michael Rodriguez, we got all the Michaels here. We got D. Michael back, Michael Anderson. Yeah, this is downtown. So this is the Loop. So all these buildings here are part of the Loop of Chicago, and it's because the elevated CTA train tracks wrap around and loop around 7 blocks long, north-south, 5 blocks wide, and that's the Loop, which also is mainly between the river, and we're in Grant Park. So Millennium Park is part of Grant Park, and this is the northwest corner of Grant Park, and that's the Cloud Gate, Anish Kapoor's sculpture, especially known as the Bean, the Great Bean of Chicago. That's what I call it there. People take pictures of it here. There's always a crowd gathered. They got some concessions. There's the Pritzker Band Show. That used to be Montgomery Ward's, the mail order catalog. But there's the Bean of Chicago. You can walk right up to it and touch it, flick it, whatever you need to do. I know people think there's somebody trapped in here. I think that's a conspiracy theory. People believe what they want to believe. There, look, everybody's taking a picture here. You can walk right up here and look at this. Yeah. So the Cubs played the second game. They were supposed to play a doubleheader there yesterday. Oops, sorry. And yeah, look at everybody. See, I say you give people a mirror, they'll love it, taking pictures of themselves in the sculpture. See, you can see us walking right through there. And you can go underneath it. You can see yourself reflected several times. There's the Bean of Chicago here. So hey, thanks everybody for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a good rest of your day there. We'll come back on TikTok tonight after 5 p.m. there, and we'll do our normal walk home. And thanks for tuning in. If you missed it, we saw Elvis impersonator and a Michael Jackson impersonator. They did a pretty good job interacting with the crowd. We had a good time. A lot of people tuned in to watch that. So if I missed your comments or gifts or likes or complaints when that was going on, and regardless of the faults of the individuals when they were alive, those were just impersonators. We can still celebrate the music besides the faults of the people. That artists are flawed people, and I'm not making excuses, but they're deceased now. So people still enjoy dancing to the songs as part of our culture. We saw at the Halloween parade there, both in New York City and Chicago, the Thriller songs are an important feature of the parades there. People's in costumes doing the whole Thriller dance and choreography, and people post that on social media, and it's pretty popular still, despite all the other, you know, just like R. Kelly and even now Puff Diddy, B Diddy, Puff. And so here we'll head back to work. We'll head back to Michigan Avenue. We'll yeah, go inside the Bean. You want me to go inside? I'm going inside. I'm going inside, going back to work here. So thanks everybody, and hopefully I'll be much more polite to the charity people there if we encounter them there, but I'm going to sign off before there. So have a good day everybody. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you tonight. Okay, yeah. So I'm making yeah, I'm not happy with the direction that TikTok's going, especially with what they're doing in September with the M2 thing. And the terms and conditions are getting really draconian. We're looking through them, and it's perfectly set up so that they can censor content if they don't like a protest, or if they don't like a video that somebody posts. You know, it's too. They're just gonna push selling stuff. And so we got YouTube as an option. Thanks for following me on YouTube. Keep this. We might be streaming more on YouTube, as we might have to going forward, but we'll still keep TikTok as an outlet. We still have a huge audience on TikTok, but we're growing our audience here on YouTube. So hey, thanks everybody. Have a good rest of your day here. And if you missed any part of this rerun, you can rewind it. And we'll catch you later here from Chicago. Have a great day. Thanks, mods, and everybody else, all the regulars here. We'll see you later. Have a great day. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Poland's tuning in. Andres, Sylvester. Yeah, number 1 Big Mac meal. Ivan, Lorraine, thank you. Andres. All right, we'll talk to you later. Thanks a lot, everybody. Goodbye. This is Randolph.